Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 2 of the Arabian Horse World Championships here in beautiful Paris, France. Today, day 2, we're going to be enjoying the boys, our beautiful boys. We'll begin with 2 sections of yearling colts, and then we'll move on to 2 sections of junior stallions, and then finish up with the senior stallions, 2 sections of those as well. So we are just going to be having a great time with the boys here today. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for the live feed that we're going to be presenting you today and for the next several days. And especially, I'd like to thank Al Shakab Stud, the exclusive sponsor for the spokesperson service that we're providing you. So we're going to be enjoying the festivities here. As you can see, it's going to be a beautiful day. As soon as we follow up here, we're going to be watching some of the videos from what we saw yesterday after the show. You can enjoy some interviews with our friends from around the world. It was so much fun. The after party yesterday, you can enjoy some of the highlights from that. And then following that, we're going to be doing a recap of the fillies and the mares from yesterday. So again, you'll see the winners from yesterday, the yearling fillies, the junior mares, and the senior mares. So stay tuned and enjoy the live coverage from Arabian Essence. Good evening. Welcome to Paris and the Arabian Horse World Championships. I am here this afternoon with a dear friend, Arthur Nascimento, who is I just want to say for the record, he is Brazilian who works in Argentina. Arthur, you are the head trainer for AHWC in Argentina. And introduce your lovely wife.
Yeah, for sure. This is my wife, Vivian. We are together for a long time. I work with Fernando Santibáñez in AHWC, but here I work for Al Sayed instead. We are working like 3 years, something like that. But we are here to have fun, like you guys. Lovely.
And Brazilians like to have fun.
Yeah, of course. We are.
So tell us a little bit about the horses that you showed today and that you're showing here in Paris.
Well, I showed today the Era, this Caliber. She was a world champion yearling filly 2 years ago. Now we are competing. I hope so. We have a good result on Sunday, and tomorrow we have a Dosar. He was gold champion in Aachen, also gold champion in UK, and gold champion at Alcaladia show. Well, I think we have amazing quality, and I hope the judges like it and everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we enjoy watching you show so much, Arthur. You always give such a wonderful presentation of the horses. You can always tell they're so happy to be with you, which makes for a lovely presentation. And I just want to tell you thank you so much for sharing your time with us.
For sure, it's my pleasure. My wife. And I think the show, always you need to come, enjoy it. And then that's we did it. Come enjoy it, have fun. The result for sure is the good thing we're looking for. But atmosphere, when you have a family together and everybody friendly, that's amazing. Amazing.
This is what I love about the Brazilian people. Of course they want to win, and of course they want to make a good presentation, but it's really about friendship, our community, and being together and sharing our love of the Arabian horse.
With not that, why we come?
Exactly.
Why we come.
And that's why it's always fun when the Brazilians come. So
thank you very much. And then we are here.
All right, thanks so much. Good luck tomorrow.
Our pleasure. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Here this afternoon with the one and only Ted Carson, world famous trainer, handler, horseman, breeder extraordinaire. So Ted, how many years have you been here and coming to Paris?
I've been coming probably about 12 years to Paris. So yeah, not many years, but I've tried to make as many as I can.
Right. Well, I can understand that because you're so busy. You've just been going through some major transitions, and tell us a little bit what you've been up to. I know last year's been a huge year for you, so tell us what's going on with Ted Carson Arabians.
Well, Ted Carson Arabians moved to All Good, and it's been a tough year because of course we started from scratch, and we moved a lot of horses over and employees and all those things. So right now we're really coming into a good feel. Have everything situated, and All Good is coming along. It's really it will be a great place to stop for everybody.
And it's All Good Alabama, correct?
It is Alabama, middle of the country. So it's been very good for us for all reasons: veterinary work, transportation to horse shows, flying into Atlanta for people coming from overseas or anywhere else. So it's actually been a really good, positive thing. And we're getting more organized now to accept visitors and everything now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to coming down and visiting you. I've seen the pictures and it looks absolutely fabulous. So so tell us a little bit about. Are you standing stallions there? You're doing breeding and training. What's going on at All Good?
Right. So we've always been really interested in breeding horses. So of course we train and we show and we sell horses. Yes, but breeding is something I really love. So, yeah, we have stallions. We've got Exalt and Namus Al-Shahania, and we have some straight Egyptians, and we're trying to bring in a couple of young colts to try some new pedigrees.
Cool.
So we're working on that. We had to sell off some horses to, reorganize ourselves. And now, that's our new interest is get some new pedigrees and update what we're doing that way pedigree-wise. But we're really excited. We're going to house hopefully between 80 and 100 horses.
Wow.
And the training, the breeding, and right now we're not riding horses, which we always did for 20 years.
Yes.
But we might bring it back. I don't know. But right now we're so busy with everything else. Maybe it's not necessary right now.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing. I mean, you can't do everything all at the same time, and because breeding has been such a main focus, and you've stood some of the most prolific, important, influential stallions really in the world. So I can understand that's a huge priority for you right now. But it has been something that was very unique about Ted Carson Arabians is that you also included performance and gave those horses another venue, another job to do. So that would that's something that hopefully in the future you will be able to continue and develop for your farm. But baby steps, one thing at a time.
No, that's right. Yeah, and for us when we breed, we always keep that in our mind. Okay,
Right.
So the ones that don't quite be what we want as far as the pretty or whatever else, that there actually can go on and ride, and it's been very important as part of our breeding program.
Right. Well, in the United States, of course, performance is such a huge part of our industry in the United States of America, and it really the performance really supports the halter breeding. All those horses that we breed that aren't necessarily the top 1%, they have to have a platform and something great to do also. And as your kids have demonstrated, Ted has two adorable kids. Michaela, is it?
That's right, Micaiah.
Micaiah, excuse me, has just turned out to be a phenomenal young horsewoman, and you should be so proud of her. So, what are your plans coming up in the near? Oh well, first of all, who are you showing, and what are you doing here at the show? You're presenting horses.
So yeah, I'm helping out Paulo Capecci, his team, and I'm showing for Al Jawahar and beautiful filly Donatella. She's had a lot of success already this year. So, and we're excited. She's supposed to be coming to the U.S. here shortly after this show. So we're excited about that, and it's such an experience to come here. And the horses are amazing, the footing is amazing, and the atmosphere. And I think it's important to be able to come here and see this quality,
Right.
so you can keep a sharp eye on what you need to do in the future and breeding and showing and being competitive with everything. So I like to make sure I see all aspects of it. And our children are settling in finally, like you spoke, and we're trying to get our daughter into dressage
Awesome.
besides the main arena, so she's kind of well versed in all of that. and she's great at halter as well. I mean, she's incredible there. So I think
she's been super successful, beat out a lot of people at Scottsdale, and brought home some big, huge checks. So she's done amazing.
Yeah, she has. Thank you very much. And so we're settling in, and for sure we would love anyone to visit us, and all good.
Great. Well, that's one thing I've always appreciated about you, Ted, is that you have always had a very global view in handling your horses, in representing your horses, in breeding your horses. So it's natural that you'd be here and, you know, keeping your finger on the pulse of what's going on. And it's great to see you here. So thanks so much for your time. We really appreciate it. And good luck with the rest of the show.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Hello from Paris and the Arabian Horse World Championships. I'm here this evening actually, with my very dear friend and top breeder from Brazil, Mr. Silvio Barbosa Neto of Rancho Arab Co.
Yeah.
And you guys had an amazing Brazilian Nationals.
Yeah.
You were saying that this is your first trip to Paris, the
Yeah.
first time here
Yeah.
for the show. What do you think of the show?
Oh, I think it's amazing. Wonderful place, wonderful people, wonderful horses. I think here is the best show of the world. And our is the second.
Okay, so we were talking, and I love to say this because ever since my first trip to Brazil in 1991, I fell in love with Brazil. And when I go to Brazil, I feel like I'm coming home. I love Brazil so much. But the Brazilian National Show has every year improved to such a level. It's incredible. And I like to think that the Brazilian Nationals now is a mix of Menton, Vegas, and Paris. I love it. It's such a wonderful combination. So tell us a little bit about your experience at the Brazilian Nationals. You had a phenomenal show. Tell us about your very success there.
Really, our national this year, for me, is the best national we have done all these years. But I think that in Brazil we have special people who's breeding Arabian horse. We have the atmosphere is very nice in Brazil.
Very special.
Yes, very special. And we think we can do best and best national every year. And I think our last national was the best show, the best national I have participated.
And how many years have you participated at the Brazilian Nationals? Many years, but how many years?
My father was a breeder, and I participated for 30 years for the national.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. And one thing that I appreciate so much about your breeding program, Silvio, is how much you are devoted to performance and riding your horses. You don't just show halter, you actually started out in performance, correct?
Oh yes, I love Western Pleasure.
Yeah.
And I was riding Western Pleasure for 10 years, 11 years. And decided to return the breeders. My father was a breeder 30 years ago, and we stopped the breeders. And I continued as with the Western horse. I love Western horse. I think a Western horse is the best way to see the Arabian horse and enjoy Arabian horse. And I started our breed from Rancho Arábico in 1996. And we have very good luck this year.
Yeah. You had well, I don't know, yes, there was some luck, but you also had spectacular horses, from your filly to your mares, to your colts. Your horses just set a standard at the show. So, okay, you probably won't, Silvio is so humble, he probably won't tell us how much you won, but you had a great success. What were some of the highlights for your horses? What titles did they earn?
What?
Which titles did they earn at the Brazilian Nationals this year?
Oh, we have 4 national champions, and we export 3 of these 4 national champions to Saudi Arabia. I think it's very important for us. I'm a little breeder, and it's very important for us to have our horses around the world.
Yeah.
And one of them, Meteor Arabico, arrived in Saudi Arabia and got silver champion in the first show.
Wow.
I'm very proud about it.
Very, very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing your time with us, but most important, and your friendship, which is so special. But also, thank you for sharing your beautiful horses, not just with the Brazilian breeders, but with breeders around the world.
Thank you, and sorry about my bad English.
Oh, no. Thank you so much. Enjoy your time in Paris, and
Oh,
we'll
thank
look
you.
forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. Welcome back. Today is day 2 of the Arabian Horse World Championships here in Paris. Today we're going to be enjoying the stallions and the colts competitions. But right now we're going to enjoy a recap from yesterday's classes, the fillies and the mares. Yesterday we had 2 sections each of the yearling fillies, 2 sections of the junior mares, and 2 sections of the senior mares. So right now we're going to go ahead and just do a recap so you can see all the winners and the placing horses in the qualifying classes. Tomorrow these horses will come back for the championships and try to go for the gold, silver, and bronze. So it was an exciting day yesterday, and the momentum is just building today with the stallions. And of course, the culmination, the climax, will be tomorrow with the championships. So right now, we're going to go to the recap from yesterday. So Mona Lisa, the filly that's on the screen right now, she's the first place winner of yearling fillies Section A. She's owned by AHWC Farm, owned and bred by AHWC. Second place in the class was HDM Bella Ciao with a score of 9193. 91.93. She was actually tied with Vilma, this filly, Vilma BV. She also had a score of 91.93. However, Bella Ciao won on her points for type. And these are some of the qualifying fillies as well. My Vision AA, a beautiful filly. Disha was the first class winner in the yearling fillies Section B. She had a score of 93. This is Adwa Al Arab with who earned a score of 92.71. And Garam AF with a score of 91.93. Beautiful filly. And again, some of the qualifying fillies that'll come back tomorrow in the tomorrow in the championships. Alexandra RC, beautiful filly. Oh, Algamra. Algamra was the first place filly in junior fillies, Section A. She earned a score of 92.36. Such a lovely, lovely filly presented by Raphael. This is D. Shahana. D. Shahana was the second place winner in the junior fillies Section A with the score of 92.29, and she also won the best head. And this is A Vision MI, beautiful, beautiful filly with a score of 92.14. Beautiful filly Eradix Caliber presented by Arthur Nascimento. Protekia from Poland. El Bellissima, beautiful filly. And here's Aralda. Aralda was the class winner from Junior Fillies Section B. Aralda had a score of 92.57 and was also the winner of the best head in the class. And this is Balada Alfabia with a score of 92.07. Anna MC earned a score of 91.57. And these are again some of the qualifying horses. Baviera was the class winner in Senior Mare Section A. Baviera HVP also earned best head with a score of 93.36. Baviera was the high-scoring horse of the day. This is Vildona, and Vildona earned a score of 93.21. She was second in that class. And Malakat Al-Molur, beautiful, beautiful filly. Prunella, beautiful mare in the Senior Mares Section A. And here is our class winner for Senior Mare Section B, Noft Al Nifat. She earned a score of 92.79. She also earned Best Head Award. Mesa Al Nasser was spectacular yesterday and earned a score of 92.7. So the first two mares were actually tied, but Noft Al Nifat won first place based on her score for movement. And then the glorious FM Gloria with a score of 92.29. This is the Senior Mare class, Section B, Piacenza. So that's a recap from yesterday of our classes. The stallion classes, the colts are going to be beginning in just a few minutes, so stay with us and grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, sit back, and you can watch all of the excitement on live feed, coming to you from ArabianEssence.tv, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Stay tuned.